So hope you guys are able to see my. No. Oh, fine. So I'll brief about what we have done till now, what we have discussed, what we have practiced, all of that, and we will actually go ahead with the other concepts. So first, let's go through how we can actually create streams and how we can actually implement the streams in the eventing, and in the eventing how we can actually capture the sales platforms, other customer experience apps, and improve the business sales and everything. And now for that we have used SDK extension, custom XDM schemas, and customized properties, and we have used it for implementing whole custom segmentations also, so that we have created custom categories of the experience events. And then we used RTDP and journey optimizer to actually create custom journeys, and then send the segments to the destination as part of actioning. And then we have actually delivered the journey actions as part of the destination. And after that, we have other tools like in the journey itself, we have discussed till delivery of messages only, not conditional based offline. Now, in this class, we will discuss about offer. As I discussed, hi Mary, request you to keep your on mute. Yeah. So, what is offer decisioning and why do we use offer decisioning? So, suppose as I discussed yesterday, we came to the Apple website as a non registered user, and then we are actually part of a segment like people who are 20 to 25, who are actually school, just completed their schooling or graduation, and they are actually checking on the jacket, and they're coming from for Apple, they're checking on the iPhone 15 Pro, they're coming from home to iPhone 15 Pro. All these journey and that experience event is available. Now from the experience event, we actually send want to send a message that when he comes to 15 Pro to 15, we wanted to send a message that we do have a offer running that on 15 Pro the discount is this much and all of that as part of iPhone 15 Pro. And when he was actually how did he got that message? Because in the journey we have mentioned the experience event happens moving from 15 to 14 page. We are actually conditionally checking it, and accordingly we are actually sending out them to different end users. Okay. And one is the corresponding SMS, and he has received it. Okay. So now, how do we condition the offers also? Like which offer uh, uh, has to be delivered on the condition of event? Okay, how we can do? We can check in this section. Okay, so first we need to check on Adobe Journey Optimizer access we have, and this is the architecture of Adobe Experience Manager, which we are already using. And then for first we'll go to the offer decisioning one. Okay, and we'll understand the few terminologies like offer is a message which is telling like 30 discounts or anything which is useful for end user. Placement is the exact location where we are actually want to show the offer to the end user who is actually using the website. Rule is on what condition the offer has to be placed. Okay. Personalized offer is customizable. Fallback offer is if the default when end user is not eligible for any of the customized offers, what is the default offer which he will be fallback. Capping is how many times offer can be presented in total to a specific user. Okay. And priority is the offers combination. We have a placement location and a profile, and from the offers for the placement and for the profile, which best offer we need to send is taken care by the decision engine, and that is actually the decision. Okay. AEMS essentially is one of the API tool which we can use to check that. So they're saying this tool we can use to check the implementation and everything. Okay. So first we go to the experience platform. We go to the journey optimizer. Okay. We go to the experience cloud. Let me log in. Okay, we came to experience club and we are selecting journey optimizer. Come to the journey optimizer console, and then we will follow the documentation. So we go to the Adobe Journey Optimizer, we go to the sandbox. If we will click on the offers and we will be here in the sandbox, we can see whether there are offers or not. This is Journey Optimizer. which section they take the offers. Left side menu there is offers under journey management. We have content management, customer management, administration. Where is journey management? Yeah, journey management has journeys and also has landing pages. Okay, in the access which we have got. So I have basic access. If you are a admin, okay, it is under decision management. You will see a decision management also here, which is not available for my access. Okay, so if we go to decision management and if we click on it, we will see offers, and in the components we will see offers menu. Okay, and if we go to placements in the components, we can actually see where we wanted to deliver the offer. Okay, channel type, channel thing. Okay, what is the channel type and channel name meaning? Non-digital text meaning non-digital text. Web JSON means web JSON. So this is the conventions. So once we click on any of the placement and open the settings, it will show name, placement ID, channel type, content type. And decision rules, we can actually go to the component and third part is rules, and then we can click on create rule, and here it is asked for how to update the rule, and we can actually have this section of attributes for rule, creating the rule. Okay, in the attributes section we can actually go to the profile which we have built, and then we can create the audiences also. So if you go to the component role, go to the audiences section, it will show the existing audience, and then we will configure the rules like all male customers, all female customers, like that. Go to offer section, and then we will click on new offer. It offers, we can write personalized offer or fallback offers. Fallback offers are default. Personalized offers are offers which will be done for customized people. Okay, so that is what we can create as part of offers. At the same time, if we go to offers other tabs, there is decisions. We can click on decision. We will click on creating a decision also. So first, what are the consoles and each of the tab? Then we can check how we can create offer decisioning. And for a personalized offer creation, we wanted to have these details like one is, and from today to 1 month later, we will send an email. We'll send all of that. Okay, we'll go to journey optimizer. We will go to our sandbox. We'll click on offers, click on new offer, and in the new offer, we'll mention the elements shell. Okay, start date, end date, and offer event, offer detail. Okay. So in representations, we have a combination of placement and a asset. So if we go to offers, click on create a new personalized offer, then it will show the thing like add representation, how you wanted to represent URL, web image, how you wanted to represent. And then we will have a asset library to browse the assets. Okay, then it will look like these are the offers. Okay, after selecting the asset, and then you can create multiple representations by selecting multiple images from the section, and you can actually see um, for creating this thing multiple, then you will actually create the personalization of specific offer. Okay, so this just if you follow the steps, it is clearly mentioned how we can create an offer, how we can create a decision, how we can add offer to decision, and how we can create two kinds of offers: personalized offer and fallback offer. Okay, and once we have created this and once we have data available, how we can actually set up the property event which we have used in the web SDK for this journey. So we go to the Adobe Experience platform, and then we add the service, and we add the journey optimizer service, and we will get the data collection property, and then we will add the data collection property in the Adobe Experience Web SDK send event. Okay. In the experience platform data collection, we have add service. We will add a rule. So send the page view data to AEP. Okay. And menu option for decision scopes will be there as part of that event. In the decision scopes, we can actually mention our decision ID, placement ID, which we have created in the journey offer decisioning. Is this clear? And how do we get this decision ID and placement ID? We can go to the corresponding website and go to the components, go to placements, select on the web image placement, and we can see the placement ID. And this ID, we will put it in the experience event capturing. And that is placement ID. And how do you get decision ID? You go to the decision ID. Okay. We can use n to make sure while passing the data from decision ID, placement ID, which will show like this. Okay, which can be actually generated by using base 64 encode, and we can convert it. Okay, so this is how we can actually add the decision ID and placement ID to Adobe Experience platform. Okay, and one decision ID and the placement ID. How do we receive place personalized offers? Okay, we go to the corresponding data collection, go to the properties and select the rules section and go to the decision received, and place the offer on the page and open it, and then we can add this code to paste the offer, and it will be saved, and once we save it to library platform, so when we go to the Luna website, the offer will be available on the website. And if you have different images from the asset library, you'll have different offers. So you can dynamically deliver the offers on the target website, right? So this is how we can actually send offers, decisions, placement data to experience platform, and then the website start getting them if you copy and paste the code, which is the custom code to include the data. Okay, is this clear? So how do we use Adobe Target also in case of go to the project, and when we run the project, it will actually create a project link. Okay, and if we actually shorten that link, we can actually shorten the URL. And then once we go to the Adobe Target homepage, in the existing activities we will create an activity, and here experience targeting we will do. We'll select a visual, and activity URL we will add, and the website looks like this. Go to the allow all cookies, and then we will go to the feature categories, insert before, and then select our decision. So Adobe Target is actually receiving the journey related information, and there itself you can actually use insert before, then select offer decision and offer duration, and the offer will be inserted before that. And once it's inserted, we can click on next, and then it will be start capturing. Okay, the same way decision can be sent through an email also. Okay, we just mention the code of the decision. Also, the same way we can export the decision using API also, and that API we can test through Adobe. Okay, so that's how we can actually create journeys, decisions, placements, and collection of the events, and placing the decision in different locations, either through AM, SDK, or Target, or email. How we can do? Any questions? Okay. So the last topic in the journey optimizer is event-based journeys. Okay. Till now, condition-based journeys which we have written, which is like a particular condition, which is like a property from the data, is actually triggering the journey. But how do we can actually do event-based journey? Like an event happened on the page. Now we wanted to have the journey executed. So for that, they have taken first one as order confirmation. Suppose somebody placed an order, that is an event. After order is confirmed, the optimizer, and then do a this thing decision play. They went to the event section in the experience platform. In the journey optimizer also, data sources events, and in the event you can actually click on create event. In the event configuration you can mention the event name, and then custom name, and here you can mention the common description. Event type will have unitary, and event id type system generate, it is already generated by system. Schema selection, what schema, like the data collection stream. Okay, you will have your own schema, right? Okay, the schema is actually the data collection demo system schema. And then once we select that schema, and once we select the event, automatically the schema will provide certain fields to us, and those fields we can actually add to the checkboxes if we want to have another data also. And once we have done, yeah, we can actually see in the commerce section there's multiple, we can save it. So now we have created an event from the schema which is having certain fields, and that fields are actually being used for capturing the data when a custom event happens. Okay. Once, since we have got new event, and we can go to the payload icon and see that our properties are actually available for the fields, and we can also get the event ID. And this event ID we will add to the Adobe Actimize this thing. Here, when we mention the customer event type, we will actually mention that event ID. Okay, is basically which we have checked already, creating a email, creating a condition, all of that. And once we have added that email condition, we can actually add the event ID which we have created as part of previous fields and capturing, and that we will mention in the, this is all email creation. Yeah, this is all contextual attributes, chaining and all. Yeah, so this is all edit HTML. We will save the journey after email is added, and then we'll publish the journey, and we can actually journey is published. So this journey is actually uh, triggered based on the event, and the journey is actually now using order confirmation from the properties of the stream. And the order confirmation happens, the properties which selected the four fields will update, because since they have updated, journey is triggered, and the journey is sending an email to a particular dynamic people, and that is actually been as part of event based triggering. Okay, so we go to the experience platform properties, and then we will select the demo, and then once we run the website, go to incognito, add it, login, we'll see our profile, and then we can go to create account, and we create the account, we go to cart page, click on proceed checkout, and we went to checkout, and we added the data, and we will receive a order confirmation email within seconds. Because how did we receive the email? The journey optimizer has listened to the checkout successful event, and since that is done, the email is received to us that thank you, your order is confirmed, and all this data dynamically came from the edit HTML which we have done. Okay, so this is how we can actually do order based confirmation, and we can also do a batch based newsletter journey also. Batch based newsletter journey is like we'll go to the events, and then we will go to the orchestration, we will read the segment in the canvas, and then we can actually take an action based on the segment which we have created, and we will mention a newsletter and stuff. So there are multiple variations like email, SMS, website, or newsletter, and each of them have separate screens, and each of them has independent steps which we just need to follow, and then add it to the journey. And then personalization in the email which we done, we go to that email step, and then we will open and add the properties, dynamically change them. These are all personalization of the email. Okay, and use push notifications is whenever we want, we can actually do enable them when we go to the push data sets. And this is the push data sets, and then for mobile and for web, we can receive the data stream as a push notifications. Okay, I think basically event based is just capturing the events by creating a event and getting from the segment, and then using the out of the box options like newsletter, email, or push notifications, and order confirmation. And offer decisioning is creating an offer, using it for the placement, and all of that. So it just consoles, you said there is no intelligence or smartness which they are actually asking us to remember, just following the steps. So that is actually related to Adobe Journey Optimizer. Okay. With that, we have covered Adobe Experience Platform. Okay. And a kind of real-time CDP for segmentations and taking actions. And then Adobe Journey Optimizer also. Okay. And only we will be left with how we can actually, as part of journey, can capture any analytics and implement the analytics, and how do we can actually get the data. So let's take a small break, and then we can start with customer journey analytics. Thank you.